Okay. Customer's selling the house and he's getting rid of this heater right here. And the gas cock is over here. It should be over here. So we got to shut the gas off. Get a new gas cock on there. New whip right to the new heater. So let me shut the gas off and we'll get started on this one. I looked at the propane tank and it's at 10%. So he's gonna have to get some propane. Let's see. This thing's rusty and crusty. Hopefully that valve works. So I smell a lot of propane. Do a quick change here. Probably should have did in the first place. Because I don't know if I can get into the house, bleed the boiler. Ooh, she's stinky. She's stinky, stinky. She's still bleeding. I'll find out if we got full pressure. Turn the tank back on in case the boiler tries to fire. Oh, let's see. This thing's got two gas inlets. It's got a natural, It's got a propane. Hopefully I got a big enough Allen key to get in there. Jeez, oh Pete's. Maybe I do. Let's see. Doing some electrical work. Oh, look at that. I was doing some electrical work and I think that's a 5/16. And I didn't know if this was quarter or 3/8. Dude, is that half? Is it 3/8? Thank God it's 3/8. So put a little T on there, like so. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Drip leg, since this other one didn't have it. Oh, you guys haven't seen that stuff in a while. For your pleasure. Got the blue stuff for your pleasure. Haven't been doing much gas line or heat exchangers or anything. What else do I have here? Let's see. I need my whip. They didn't have any caps, so I got to do a coupling on a plug. Oh, jeez. Oh, and a little nipple. Shit gets all over your hands. Give it a good gas leak check when we're done. small stuff. This is like 3/8 gas line. Just gonna bleed the air out of that line. It's a long line. It goes from all the way to the other side of the house. Let me go get my whip. Got my fitting, my appliance connector fitting on there. Goes right in 3/8. There. And then these flare fittings, I just put Nylog on. All that stuff's thick as molasses today. Oh, I'm running out. Nylog's good for a lot of stuff. Especially gas leak repair. I love it for like flares. Instead of putting pipe dope on it. Oh, that looks much better. Much better. Turn the gas on, and we will go get some leak detector and make sure there's no leaks. Let me go get my stuff. So I got my normal spray leak detector, but TopTes has sent me out these. Sent me out 2 of them. They're little gas leak detectors, and these things are, what is this? The TopTes PT210. These things are super sensitive, and look at that. I'm gonna spray it just to make sure, but I got some residual propane in here too. But we'll spray it just to make sure. But this thing is super sensitive. I was doing a maintenance the other day. I was doing a gas leak check. I just cracked the line for a second, and it was in my pocket. And I'm telling you, that thing wouldn't stop going off. But I'm also going to spray it too. We have that little hit over here. Just double check everything. Double check. And we'll see. We'll see here in a few minutes. I'll just let that sit. Wait. See if we get anything blowed up. Alright, here we are about 5 minutes later, and I ain't got nothing. Nothing. No leaks. Wipe the pipe dope off. Don't need all that excess pipe dope. Just clean everything up here. Good. How do you light this thing? Just like that. Let's give it a shot. It's probably going to take some time. Get down there. Directions. Doesn't even sound like getting any gas through. Yeah, it sounds, just gotta bleed it out. Just gotta bleed it out. Jeez, oh Pete. It's probably gonna take forever. Alright, let me bleed this thing out. Okay. See if I can do this with one hand. Still got some air. Got a low mass thermocouple in there. Alright, let's see. Lit up. I think. Yep, lit up. Hold on. Shut the garage. Oh yeah, this thing's throwing off heat now. This vent-free appliance. I don't even think, yeah, you can't even get these over in Canada. Turn this sucker all the way up. I don't think it really matters. I think that's just like a thermostat. This thing just runs at one speed. Throw some heat off. These things are good for a garage where you got, don't recommend them for a house at all. Don't recommend any vent-free appliance for a house. But for a garage with a little ventilation, not too bad. This thing's insulated. We just came back here and replaced a bunch of. Actually, in 2019, we did a boiler here. And above this garage, there's an apartment. Well, he told me that the pipes were busted, so just leave it off. And he's like, oh, I'm going to be selling in a few years, so hey, you know, we'll just leave it until whatever. So, of course, you know, that was 2019. And now 2023, he's like, hey, I'm retired, I'm selling the place, I'm moving up north, so now I need it fixed like right away. So come to find out, we had, it was busted there, it was busted there, it was busted up there, up the stairway it was busted and leaking. We repaired this back in 19. It was busted up here and leaking. We had I had to replace a baseboard there. I had to replace one over there. I had to replace that one over there. So, oh, it's 47 degrees, dude. This guy is going to bust this crap up again. It's supposed to be colder this week. We'll see if we can get the boiler running. See if we can get some heat up this way. Alright, that was a quick, easy repair. Just removing the old one, getting the new one installed for the customer. We're gonna shut this down. Just leave it on pilot right now, and they can turn it up and down. But I did turn that upstairs one up to 55 degrees. It's 47 degrees up there, but it already came up 2 degrees in about 20 minutes. So, well, that was I don't know, that took me half an hour. Like I said, the customer's selling the house. He had an old heater there. He got rid of it, installed that one, but he didn't want to putz around with the gas line, so we just took care of that for him. I told him, you know, with the upstairs apartment, I told him I don't know, when I was out here this year, I thought we did it back in 2021. I thought we did the boiler in 21, but time flies. I actually did the boiler in 2019, and yeah, this one was a total. The boiler was a total train wreck when I got a hold of it, and I put a Nobian in here, saved him a bunch of money for his propane bills. But you know, while he owned the house, he's like, "Hey, it's great, totally great." He only had 10% in his tank. I texted him, he's up north. He's like, the propane company's coming out tomorrow, fill the tank. I just don't want to run it low, let's put it that way, or get low pressure. Then we have other problems. Don't need any other problems. So when you're out on calls, kind of look around, you know, make sure you're not going to run into any other problems, or he's going to call you in a week and say, "Hey man, nothing's working." So we don't want that. Just to kind of keep ahead of the game. But yeah, it was just a simple whip, a few fittings, good to go, light it up. Took a little while to bleed the air out of the line, but did gas leak check. Those little TopTes. Oh, do I have one? These things. These little TopTes 210 leak detectors. They sent it out to me, and I'm like looking at the thing, I'm like, whatever, you know. But man, they are sensitive. They're sensitive. I think they're only like, they're under $30. And they do have different ones, but these are, for what they are, for let's say, you know, you're doing maintenance, just on a quick maintenance, you got this. I mean, this thing fits right in your bag. Do a quick gas leak check, I mean, in the area around the water heater, furnace, whatever. But instead of coming down spraying, you know, this really comes in handy. I like it. It's compact. It's got high and low sensitivity. It is very sensitive. Like I said, they sent it out. Geez, they probably sent it out like 6-7 months ago, and I was supposed to do a review on it, but I've been in a situation where, you know, it's just I wasn't working much. I wasn't really concentrating on any other stuff but family stuff. But now that I've started in heating season and I threw this in the bag, comes in handy, and it finds stuff quick. So those things are super cool, and they're super affordable. It's something that every technician should have in their bag. They also sent me out and I can never say it right. Anemometer, yeah, the little fan thing, you know. So I got to do a review on this. Basically, I did it already, but I'm going to do a video just geared towards that thing and their anemometer. Man, I can never say that right. Whatever. But yeah, cool little tools. Definitely worth putting in your bag. I enjoy having it in my bag. It just makes, you know, so you don't have to run out to the truck and grab the spray or grab the big old TIF leak detector that I don't have. And I've never had a TIF leak detector because the things always go off. They'll go off on pipe dope. This does not go off on pipe dope. So it's definitely definitely good to have. I recommend any maintenance, you know, tune-up technician having that in their bag, or any technician. It's just, I mean, it's so compact. Just fits in a screwdriver pocket. I mean, it's nice to have. So that's it for this one. Just a quick repair. You guys know what you need to do. Help my son going through cancer. He's still going through. We're still making trips back and forth to the hospital. It's really, I just wish it would be over, but you got to do what you got to do. Still kind of, I mean, the last 3 weeks I got 5 days in, but I think, well, no, take that back. Last week I only got 3.5 days in. This week I'm only going to get 4 days in. I just can't seem to work a full week. So if you guys could please hit up the Zelle, the Venmo, the GoFund Me, also the Amazon wish list. Logan loves that. And we will see you on the next one.